Hello everyone, I'm Jerry X. Shea, and I'm in downtown Rapid City, South Dakota. About 25 miles from here you'll find Mount Rushmore, and I'm making a special video for those of you that post, I want to be a speaker. What do I have to do? First thing is, you have to understand that speaking is a business, and you need to attack it as a business. If you do, you can have a successful career in speaking. So to help me out on this video, I thought I'd solicit the help of a few famous people, like Martin Van Buren, Millard Fillmore. You know who those people are? They may not look familiar, but they're all past presidents of the United States. In fact, here in Rapid City, on every street corner downtown, you can see a statue of one of our past presidents. And that brings us to the heart of this video. For just a moment, I want you to imagine that instead of being past presidents, they're just modern-day authors and speakers. And they've come to Rapid City to talk about what they're passionate about. Jimmy Carter, he'd like to talk about humanitarian efforts. I'll bet Thomas Jefferson would like to talk about what he wrote. LBJ would like to talk about a great society. And just take a look at Bill Clinton. He is so excited to talk, he's even brought along his own microphone. Each of these men has something to say, just like you do. They're passionate about what they want to talk about, and they want to give their presentations to the people. Isn't that right, Ronnie? Not to compare your speeches with anybody else, but do you think Abraham Lincoln just might have a real great speech? I'm not too sure just what it is that Richard Nixon might be thinking about, but I can assure you of one thing. If he's thinking about speaking, there's a lot of people out there that know who he is. And that brings us to the question. If I were to take you and put you into this mix of all of these famous people, how do you think you'd fare? When a program planner says, we need to hire a speaker for our next convention, they're going to hire someone known, or are they going to hire you? Okay, let's get back to reality. Most of these presidents have passed on. And what few that are left, you're probably thinking, there's no way I can compete with an ex-president of the United States. Or can you? What I'm going to do is show you in the next video is how you can indeed compete against anyone that is a speaker. The important part is to remember that it's a speaking business. This is a business if you're going to try to become a speaker. Those of you that write books, you say, well, I'm an author. Fine, you're an author, you wrote a book. But if you're going to talk about it, you've got to get out into the speaking world, in the speaking community, and you have to talk about your book. Therefore, you have to become a speaker. And again, it's a business. But it's a great business if you do it the right way, and that's what I'm going to show you. In the video that follows this one, I'm going to show you how to prospect for speaking gigs. Now, you're not going to jump in at keynote speaker, but I can get you on radio stations, television stations, into some civic groups, community speaking. It's easy if you follow what I'm about to show you. The key is you have to understand, again, it's a business, and prospecting for speaking opportunities needs to be your top priority. If I can come into a town like this, where I don't know anyone, and end up with a number of speaking gigs, you can do it too. From Rapid City, South Dakota, this is Jerry X. Shea. Enjoy the next video. Okay, FDR. Good job. You're done now. Let's let some of my other speakers in here. Come on. Enough? Come on, folks. It's your turn to be up here.